Saudi Arabia is known for its enormous deserts, but life appears out of reach due to the country's severe water deficit. Now, Saudi Arabia finally decided to solve this problem by setting up a mega project to create the world's largest source of drinkable water. Saudi Arabia is putting this idea into action, and the consequences might transform not just the country, but the entire Middle East. How's the project going so far? And will this project change Saudi Arabia's economy forever? Let's discuss it in this video. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Saudi Arabia is long known for its oil reserve, and it's reconsidering their destiny in a post-oil era. Under the creative Saudi Vision 2030 project, the kingdom has begun a variety of large-scale initiatives to diversify its economy, the artificial river being one of the most audacious yet. Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman is the driving force behind the plan to build Saudi Arabia's largest artificial river. This visionary project aims to address the kingdom's water scarcity, improve food security, and increase economic sustainability. To operate advanced desalination and water management systems, such large-scale projects often require thousands of workers, including engineers, construction specialists, and specialized technicians. The river would flow through the center of Saudi Arabia's desert, bringing vitality to the barren landscape. This is more than just a river. It is a lifeline that will sustain agriculture, and the project's cost is estimated to be around $500 million. But what is the concept and strategy of Saudi Arabia behind this mega project? Their plan is for digging a river that is 12,000 kilometers long, 11 meters wide, and 4 meters deep, with the goal of surpassing the length of the Nile River. According to popular Saudi journalist Ahmed al-Shugeri, this ambitious accomplishment will necessitate the installation of anti-corrosion pipes, each with a diameter of 2.25 meters. His comments about the project were quite positive and ambitious. He said that, "The amount of effort spent to create underground rivers provides us with water in our homes, even though we're in an area that is mostly desert. It is a blessing I was born with, and from getting used to it, I forgot it and took it for granted. Thank you to everyone who had a hand that we wake up and find water at home." And according to him, after a few years, the length of the water pipes will transfer this fresh water from one location to another, implying that this project will be twice as large as the Nile, which is over 6,000 kilometers long. This network will create a vast amount of water, 9.4 million cubic meters each day. Al-Shugeri explained that we're talking about the world's longest river, which is twice as long. They are all underground pipes that bring us fresh, clean water. According to Al-Shugeri, if the quantity were allocated to the entire world's population, each person would receive 2 gallons or 2 bottles of water from Saudi Arabia's sweetened water production. Well, that seems like quite an impressive project, isn't it? Along with the compliments, some questions arise as well. How will this mega project help Saudi Arabia in the long run? Like many other Middle Eastern countries, Saudi Arabia is experiencing severe water scarcity as well. The desert comprises more than 98% of the country's land, and the population is growing rapidly, with 45 million people expected by 2050. The government now relies largely on desalination plants, which uses a lot of energy to turn seawater into drinkable water. In accordance to these limitations, Saudi Arabia's artificial river is more than just a show of creativity. It is a practical solution to a pressing issue. The river will use both desalinated and groundwater sources, and a complex network of dams, reservoirs, and channels will ensure that water is delivered where it is most needed. These mega projects may appear impressive, but they are difficult to develop, and considerably more difficult to ensure their success. Likewise, building this massive artificial river within the desert isn't an easy job to do. The pipeline would cross extensive areas of the desert, with severe temperatures and shifting sands making building challenging, in order to maintain smooth flow and minimize water loss. This project relies primarily on desalination facilities to convert seawater into fresh water, which is an energy-intensive and technologically complex process. And after all these challenges, they didn't stop. The project incorporates cutting-edge technology that will lead this mega project to success soon. The pipeline is constructed with high-strength, corrosion-resistant materials to survive the harsh desert climate. Robotics and remote-controlled equipment are being used to accelerate construction, and to reduce human intervention in dangerous regions. Saudi Arabia's groundbreaking artificial river project is a wonder of modern engineering, combining cutting-edge technology with innovative equipment. Using desalination units equipped with modern reverse osmosis and thermal desalination processes. But how will they move so much water over the desert? Enter the pumping stations, which transport water over a vast network of pipelines and canals. These channels will transport water to inland locations, but the technology doesn't stop there. Reservoirs are used to store and manage water flow, whereas hydroelectric power ensures energy efficiency by converting flowing water into renewable energy. The best part about all of this is the river represents more than simply water and agriculture. It's also a key component of Saudi Arabia's renewable energy initiative. The flowing water will be used to generate hydroelectric power, helping the monarchy reach its goal of producing 50% of its energy from sustainable sources by 2030. Saudi Arabia is making a dramatic statement about the future of sustainability by lining the river with solar panels and wind turbines. The artificial river is a critical component in realizing this idea. One of the most interesting aspects of this research is its potential to transform Saudi agricultural practices. This artificial river will supply a considerable amount of fresh water for agriculture, industry, and home use, reducing water shortage in arid regions. The monarchy now imports over 80% of its food because the arid terrain is unsuitable for farming. However, with the artificial river, enormous areas of formerly unproductive land might be transformed into productive farmland. Saudi Arabia intends to lessen its reliance on food imports by growing crops domestically, resulting in a sustainable agricultural sector that can feed by 2030. Researchers expect that this river will help raise agricultural production by 50%. In addition, it's projected to generate thousands of new jobs and strengthen the country's economy by promoting new industries and agricultural prospects. The project's sustainability is also an important key factor to consider. The use of desalinated seawater tries to lessen reliance on groundwater, which are limited and susceptible to depletion. The project also includes efforts to reduce environmental effects, like energy-efficient desalination technologies and stringent environmental monitoring standards. While the artificial river is still in its early stages, Saudi Arabia has made significant progress on other infrastructure projects, such as Neom, a futuristic city powered entirely by renewable energy. The river project, like Neom, is a daring vision of what is possible when technology, innovation, and ambition come together. As the world watches Saudi Arabia develop the world's largest artificial river, many wonder if this could be a model for other countries facing similar issues. If successful, the idea might unleash a wave of similar initiatives around the world, allowing drought-stricken places to prosper in new ways. As the project continues, rigorous monitoring of technological reliability, cost-effectiveness, and environmental sustainability will be critical to ensuring success and mitigating any dangers. Finally, the accomplishment of these ambitious efforts would not only ease water scarcity, but also act as a beacon of hope for other countries facing similar issues. By leveraging technology, innovation, and international collaboration, Saudi Arabia and Egypt are paving the road for a more sustainable and prosperous. Do you think this artificial river will break the records and overcome the scarcity problems? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe. Have a good one!